Hello, trading is closed on August 15th, 2015. Let's go over my calls from yesterday. I was expecting a gap outside of Tuesday's range, which we got. I thought the odds were that the gap would be higher, which it was. I said I'd be ready to change my mind if we did not clear this high promptly, but we did, so we stuck with the call. We eliminated one failed MEJT target price, 2011.45. Note the resistance over the target. During the day, MEJT didn't have a lot to say. It did say the drop was a false move and that we'd hit this price on or after this time, which we did. There's no new signal for tomorrow, so we are forced to fend for ourselves. In general, it's pretty negative when you have a gap up, hit some new highs, and then close under the opening consolidation. That negativity would be for naught if we promptly took out this high, ideally by gapping over it. It's positive when you drop all day long and you can't close under the middle of the day low. That positivity would be for naught if we promptly took out this low, ideally by gapping under it. We have conflicting signals. I think they'll be resolved by a prompt move, ideally a gap outside of today's range. Now, which direction? Well, here was our stilt. This is not the clearest of a half diamond I've ever seen, but I think that's what it is. If you look at the target price, you take the height of the diamond, and that was the high. So we've hit our target price. Here's the origin of the left stilt, and there was resistance. So you could certainly make a case that we're going to drop from here. But I don't think it's the strongest case. We have a low which couldn't take out this low, or this low, or this low, or this low, so it couldn't really accomplish anything. This drop here, if I can get this to stick, is just a standard Fibonacci retracement of the recent rally. We have 12 bars of a sequential buy signal on the 30-minute chart. Usually bar 13 takes out the close of number 8. Doesn't have to with an alternate method of counting, and so we have a possible to mark buy signal in the 30-minute chart. Note that if we took out today's lows at tomorrow's open, it would be number 13, and we give a buy signal. I never know how to count waves, but I like to try. I think this move down was impulsive. I think the move up should be corrective. Using the alternate count, it's possible we have ABC for wave A, ABC for wave B, and ABC for wave C, completing wave 2 up, and we drop straight down from here. It's possible, but I think this whole thing here is a consolidation that can be read as a wave B. If this is A, then there's A, B, and C, and wave C down and wave A down are equal. So if that's right, this low should hold and we should have a pretty strong wave C up. This isn't the clearest of the daily patterns I've ever seen, but I believe the one for tomorrow has a strong tendency to rally and to rally into the close. So the call for tomorrow is we have a gap move or a prompt move outside of today's range. I think the odds favor a rally and possibly a strong one. Recall that we have some failed targets, including an ultimate failed target around 21.27. I think this has a chance to print, and if we print that high, I think it's possible we could get a new bull market high, which is something I didn't think I was going to see until recently. Even if that should happen, I remain pretty negative on the overall pattern. So we'll look for a gap tomorrow and a rally. And if I'm wrong, it should be clear from the open. That's today's call.